Hello, my name is Vicki Evans, and I'm the Regional Director with Seniors Blue Book. And today I'd like to introduce you to Maureen Walker, owner of Assisted Living Locators. Maureen, I'd like to ask you, tell me your why for what you do.
Well, that's always a big question because we must have a why to what we do. So I would say that my why to owning a senior placement service is I've always had a passion for working with seniors. I started out right out of high school working in a place with gentlemen that had disabilities, but they were all senior guys, all senior men. So I think that's where it really stemmed from. Like when I got out of high school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I grew up. And so I think that's where it started. And so in that time, I had worked in senior communities for 25 years plus. I was an executive director of several different senior communities in the Front Range. And then I went on to being a regional director. So I had 7 or 8 buildings outside of Colorado. I worked in Indiana, Michigan, Texas, Arizona, the warm places. I like the warm places for sure. And then, so I came to a point where I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And, you know, when you're middle-aged and don't know exactly what you want to do, you think about things. And I had this opportunity to open up a franchise of assisted living locators. And that we are nationwide. And so I started out just with the Front Range, or I started out with Weld and Larimer County. And then about a year and a half later, I also picked up a second territory, which covers the Boulder Broomfield area, North Denver. So technically our territory covers North Metro Denver up to Cheyenne. And I was the first territory they allowed to cross state line. They let me go into Wyoming, just a little bit into Wyoming. So yes, I just really enjoy working with seniors. My why is I want to help people make great decisions. I want to give people all the options that they have. I think sometimes when people are looking for situations, they think, well, I'm just going to get stuck here, or I don't have any choices, or I don't know what to do, and a lot of different things like that. So I just want to help people with all of their choices. I give everyone equal choices. We work on referral types, so that's why I want to give everybody a choice, because we look at some of the senior options and it's about personality. It's about what fits for you. So one of the things I really do when I meet you face to face is I find out what you want. I find out your interests, your past interests, what you look at for the aging process. As you look forward into your life, what are you looking for in the aging process? And I will help you try to identify that certain thing on what that is. If you choose to go to senior living, not everybody does. And so we just want to find the right fit for them. There is such a variety of different choices around, you know, my area and different areas. And we can also work outside of our area. So if you wanted to move to Colorado Springs, I could set you up with the assisted living locators partner there. Or if you were moving to move to see with your kids in Arizona or something like that, we can definitely hook you up and make sure that you get the service that you need.
Wonderful, wonderful. So is there a number in which you would like to give so that people can reach out to you? And do you have others that work with you?
I do. I have a couple different people that help me with this process because it's such a big territory. 123 square miles is what we figured out. So yes, my number is my cell, and it's 970-310-4307. And I can be reached at that number at any time. And as far as the people that help me, if you called me, I would, if it was in a different area, we would decide which one of the 3 of us would be working with you depending on the area. So.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it and learning your why.